Hi there, my name is Usiere Uko. Welcome to my YouTube channel. By way of introduction, I'm a writer, a speaker, a business and finance coach. I invest in real estate. I'm into farming on a small scale, backyard, so to speak, among other things that I do. And in this channel, we will be discussing a range of topics, starting from finance, business, entrepreneurship. So we'll be talking about a range of topics and how each affects the other, because we are all learners. Even if we had experts before now, COVID has leveled the ground because the world locked down for more than 2 years and everybody had to learn again, because the world before COVID is different from the world after COVID. A lot of things have changed in the world of work, in the world of money, and even relationships. So we are going to explore a wide range of themes. If you look at the world the way it is now, it's really come a long way. So many things have changed. We have a lot of dislocations in the area of geopolitics, in the area of economics. We are dealing with hyperinflation, cost of living crisis. So how do we navigate this? So these are the things that we are going to be looking at. There are so many voices out there. If you look at the online space, you see that there's so much content that you need several lifetimes to even go through. You have advice in different directions. Do not buy a house, buy a house. Rent or buy. Invest in stocks, invest in a business, side hustle, and all in between. And you now see people who take it upon themselves to say that this person is wrong and I am right. So the issue is who is right and who is wrong. What makes something right and what makes it wrong? What a lot of people don't look at is the context. We are all unique and we have a unique set of circumstances. What works for me might not work for you. So the era of guru versus student, the expert versus the non-expert, that world no longer exists. Everybody has to work out their salvation with fear and trembling. You have to roll up your sleeves and do the work. Do the work of understanding money so that you can manage your money within your context, because everyone's context is different and we all have different time and circumstances. You have to look at what works for you. How do you know what works for you? You come from a place of knowledge. You have to learn. You have to understand. And based on that understanding, you decide what works for you. Do you buy or rent? Do you invest in real estate? Do you invest in stocks, crypto, or commodities trading? What type of business do you go into? What do you do in this circumstance? That is why wisdom is very, very important. It's critical. Because wisdom tells you what to do within the context, within the situation that you are in. Because doing what you did yesterday may not work today. There's a time to wait and there's a time to move. There's a time to go and there's a time to come back. So how do you navigate all this? That's why it's very important. And that's one theme that will run through all my videos. Being guided, having a keen sense of guidance, wisdom that comes from above, that will give you guidance to say, go this way or go that way. Do this or do that. Because if you do this at this time, it might work out, and another time, it might not work out. So how do you know which will work out? It's by being guided. And of course, we make mistakes. Failure is part of the process because we learn more from failing than from getting it right. So what works in one may not work in another. There are a lot of dynamics that come into play. And then, of course, your context. Who are you? Where are you coming from? And where are you going? That determines the decisions you make. So it's not as simple as just watch a YouTube video and copy and paste. So what works in one may not work in another. There are a lot of dynamics that come into play. And then, of course, your context. Who are you? Where are you coming from? And where are you going? That determines the decisions you make. So it's not as simple as just watch a YouTube video and copy and paste. You have to come up with what works for you. And how do you know what works for you? It's by learning, it's by understanding, it's by being guided by your inner reins. And then coming up with an action plan that is uniquely yours. Because your journey is unique. You are unique, your destination is unique. You cannot copy another one's journey. You have to make your own. That's why it's important for us to be equipped, for us to be knowledgeable, for us to be empowered to go beyond our limitations and take the right steps to get the right results. That's what this channel is about. And by God's grace, we will build on from here. Thank you very much and God bless you.